not serious about, straightening out this situation. You understand? We're not serious about that because these are the major gauges right around this time. You understand what I'm saying? Because the majority of motherfuckers, if they start in the winter and fall, that really take a nigga into the next year on his knees. Goddamn it, because if you spending for goddamn Christmas, Thanksgiving, and motherfucker, you don't need the rest of the months to try to get back up on your goddamn feet. You understand what I'm saying? Because you going to be in a goddamn deficit buying that shit the motherfucking kids gonna tear up in 2 goddamn days anyway. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna tear that shit up. So, and it ain't, you talking about, the Chinese enriching them motherfuckers, because a lot of that shit coming from China and shit and this, that, and the third. So we not serious about no goddamn liberation. You understand what I'm saying? We're not serious about no goddamn liberation. And so let me get my bearings so I can cut right on. I don't want to cut into the Christmas aspect. Now, here we go. Now, the thing is, you understand, what's the day? The day is the 1st. So the day is All Saints Day. You understand what I'm saying? All Saints Day is today. You understand what I'm saying? November 1st. Tomorrow is All Souls Day for if I believe, the Catholic Church. You see what I'm saying? And so, at first it was to supplant Lumeria, which was a festival in ancient Rome, which would have been May 13th, okay, which was Lumeria. And so these is, on this day, the malevolent goddamn spirits would come to the earth. So they would, try to appease these spirits by pouring milk and, on the graves and shit and this, that, and the third. So, in order for, to usurp, because that's what the Catholics do. They usurp your shit by leaving a little, aspect of it there. You know what I'm saying? And then, adding the Catholic, veil on top of it. So it's easier for the people to convert. You see what I'm saying? So Lumeria was the night of the living dead. You see what I'm saying? And later on, it did what it was supposed to do to supplant Lumeria, and they would later use, because All Saints Day was May 13th, I believe, into 609 AD, if I'm not mistaken, or that's when they actually converted Lumeria. You understand what I'm saying? To All Souls Day. But eventually they would move it to supplant Samhain. You understand what I'm saying? Which fell October the 31st. So they moved All Saints Day from May 13th to November 1st to supplant, you know what I'm saying, Samhain. And so Samhain later became what they call Hallow Eve or Halloween. And Hallow means holy. So right there, you motherfuckers talking about Halloween, and motherfuckers don't understand that Hallow means holy. And then you got all these motherfuckers walking around with these sick ass masks and shit on. And motherfucker, what is holy? This is what I'm not understanding. What is holy about this day? Just like when you read in the Bible, holy be thy name, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. You see what I'm saying? So nigga, I see a lot of people have niggified the concept, saying we from Africa. Okay, we ain't got no business niggifying nothing. We original. You understand what I'm saying? We need to go, our holiday should be in the sun. You understand? It should be venerating, the sun, because that's the supreme deity. Ra was the supreme deity. Nothing is done in the winter. And that just show you that we totally out of our environment, and we'll do anything You understand what I'm saying? To nigga, and that's what I say about the operating system. You know, the operating system dictate the language of the programs that you try to download on it. We don't have a black power operating system. You know, like Windows or what they call OMS or OS, or they call it Lion on Apple, Mac. They call it Lion Leopard. That's the operating system. We don't have a black power operating system. It's a white power operating system with a black power program that's been reconfigured to upload on a white power operating system. And this is a prime example when niggas niggify, you know, instead of trying to supplant this shit, this garbage, because when you supplant the holidays, you season, you're making an economic revolt. You're making a spiritual revolt at the same time. You know, so that's very serious when you do that. You're spiritually and economically, politically. That's, you know, when you uproot the holiday. So I'm knowing you niggas out there marching and protesting. I catch any of you motherfuckers at Best Buy and all that shit. Bitch, I'm putting the goddamn spotlight on your ass. Because you're not going to be revolting shit and talking this, and you tired of these crackers shooting our people down, and you go out there and spend all your money, and you the first niggas at the door, bum rush the goddamn door as soon as it opens to run in there and spend every goddamn coin that you got with this man. No, this is not reality. You see what I'm saying? So here we talking about the veil is thinning. It says October is known as the month when the veil between the spirit and the earthly realm are at their thinnest. It is the best time to commune with the dead. You understand? The October full moon and Samhain are when the veil is at its thinnest. You can literally feel the change in energy in the air. If you sense a presence behind you, it's not your imagination. So you see what I'm saying? So, you know, this is a time where, you know, and the thing is, I want to be clear. You know, I ain't got, you know, I love my ancestors and that's real talk. But, you know, I don't want to see no motherfucking spirits, you know what I'm saying? You know, popping up no goddamn where. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. You know, I don't want, you know, I want to talk to the ancestors. But if I hear some goddamn doors creaking and shit, no, I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? So you better watch what the fuck you calling on. You know, I talk to you. You understand what I'm saying? And we know, but I don't want that. You know, if it's at the thinnest, what you fucking call through, nigga, you gonna get. So you better be very, very careful of what you speak into goddamn reality. You know what I'm saying? At this time, if you gonna call somebody, call some goddamn Nat Turners and, you know what I'm saying, some goddamn Ramesses II and shit, if you gonna call somebody. But I don't intertwine African spirituality with these, you know, with these beasts. Our ancestors is in Africa. Goddamn, you calling motherfuckers here from this northern region, you might be calling some of the most wicked motherfuckers on the planet and shit. You know what I'm saying? So be very, very careful. You see, now Lumeria was a feast in the religion of ancient Rome, during which the Romans performed rites to exercise, listen, to exercise the malevolent. That's very clear. See what I'm saying? So, you know, I want y'all to, and this is what the Catholic Church usurp. And so this is where they get the saints and shit, and they all in the cemetery. They get, that's some of their ancient Roman practices. You see what I'm saying? All Souls Day, where they all in the cemetery lighting up candles and shit. You know, on the, you know, and we got our, you know, we do our thing. But goddamn it, listen here, you got your own original concepts. You know what I'm saying? This is the reason why you niggas can't get up out, because you have co-opted everything and you have blurred the line between what's African and what's European. And this give them the right to come and usurp our shit and do what the hell they want to with our African culture. You understand what I'm saying? So when we talking about Lumeria was the feast in the religion of ancient Rome, during which the Romans performed rites to exercise the malevolent and fearful ghosts of the dead from their homes. Okay, so we clear where the original source of all these religions, even Sam Hank. You see what I'm saying? The unwholesome spectres of the restless dead, the Lemures, were propagated with offerings of beings. Okay, so then this is what, and and many times they will pour milk on the grave. So they offer beings to as a offering to let them be. So we understanding what's happening. So that was at first what the Catholics or the Christians did to co-opt Lumeria. But then they used that same method. They moved All Saints Day from May 13th to November 1st. You understand what I'm saying? All Saints Day co-opted Roman festival of Lumeria. And that was in 609. All right. 609, Lumeria was transformed to All Saints Day. Moved to November 1st to drain the life out of Samhain, which is the pagan, the veil, a harvest day. You understand what I'm saying? A harvest day, which Pomona, the goddess Pomona, the Roman goddess Pomona, who was the goddess of orchards. You understand what I'm saying? Fruits. And this is where you're going to see they get the bobbing of the apple, where they go bob for the apple. That's in veneration of the Roman goddess Pomona, which we're going to deal with. Now, Lumeria, again, dating back to the founding of Rome. You see what I'm saying? Let me bring that up even a little bit. Okay? In the 8th century, this festival was celebrated at night on the 9th, 11th, and 13th of May. It featured rituals to drive out unwelcome spirits home. So I don't want motherfucker to try to clean up no bullshit. So you say the day, you know what I'm saying? And so all this shit that you said, the Day of the Dead and all of that shit, and All Souls Day, All Saints Day, all of that shit is from Lumeria, which come out of Rome. Okay? It's just like a Saturnalia, one of their other days. You understand what I'm saying? When you look at Christmas and you look at all these sick, sexually deviant ass holidays, that shit come out of Saturnalia or the Bacchanalia. Okay? Many scholars regard Lumeria as the true origin of All Saints Day, okay, which was initially celebrated on May 13th in the 7th century CE, Common Era, or AC after the cracker, BC before the cracker, AC after the cracker, but was moved to November 1st in the 8th century, and that was to knock what you call Samhain. And so again, I'm reading again, Lumeria festival is a festival of the dead. It was held on May the 9th, 11th, and 13th. On the nights of the festivals, the dead ancestor ghosts Lumeri would visit their relatives. Okay, some people think the festival started as a way of showing what Romulus did to his brother Remulus. And that's, we know he murdered his brother. You understand? To assume power and became the first king of Rome. Okay? Now, you got All Souls Day. Now, All Souls Day is November the 2nd, which is tomorrow. So they added on the day. The Catholics added on the day. But then, the unholy motherfuckers, which they all is unholy, added another day going the opposite, what we call October the 30th, which they call Devil's Night. You understand what I'm saying? So you see the balance. See one add and the other add. You see what I'm saying? So all four of them days, and is on and is a part of some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Is they all are in some mystical, malevolent, you know what I'm saying, unholy practices during these times. And then you dressing your babies up as demons and ghouls and goblins, and wonder why they out here shooting each other when they get grown. Because y'all out in here confusing their minds and shit. If you order